All right. Good evening, great people in the house, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? I am talking to you. I'm here live in our full business presentation from Abuja, Nigeria. This today is Saturday, and you are all welcome to our full. This is not one of those short presentation, short live, but this is a full presentation. So you, as you pay a careful attention, you are going to get everything about Bytnex or Cryptex as you may known it before. But one thing that you would always keep in your mind, one thing that you will try to remember as you key in will be that, okay, your mind should be reflecting on the fact that if you are in a business that what you need as your investment capital is not required of you, that is one. The capital is not your own, that is one. Then secondly, there is no money that is expected to come out of your pocket again. That is another one. Okay. Now, thirdly, the capital that you require will be, and then you are not supposed to. The third one, you are not inviting anybody again. Whether you invite anybody or not, you are entitled to your full earnings. So those are the things that you look forward to in this powerful Bytnex presentation, because a lot of other businesses are out there, but that cannot meet this standard I have just mentioned. Three standard things. Can I repeat them again? The money that will be invested that is yielding those a huge profit for you, depending on your timeline, is not your own. That is one. Then secondly, you are not expected to do anything as a condition for getting out your money at the end of the time. That is two. Then the third one, no additional money that is coming out for your pocket. Every other bills that will need to be paid will be paid. That need to be paid will be paid without anything from you. Are you okay? Now, those are the things. Those are the things that is that you are going to be getting as this from this presentation, please. So I will now continue with the. So please listen carefully as we go into the presentation. This time, again. Okay. All right. So now I am going to share screen to start the presentation full. So let's go there. All right. All right. So now, please remember that when I will talk about, when you see cryptex anywhere, knows that it is a Bytnex. So we'll continue to get used to the name for a little while, where we are now going to get fully back to our new name, where everybody will get used to it. By the time you wear this cap, for you to wear this project cap to be fully involved, all you need is what is $100, and everything about you will be good. Everything about your retirement will be good. So let's look at it. Now, like I said, wet, we have been hearing about wet, and do your own finding on what is the difference between the wet and riches. And you will know that wet is a super, an advanced form of what? Of riches. So if you really want to be wealthy, you just have to, you have no choice than to look at this business, this project model. You know how it works. It's a unique opportunity to have a multiple 2, 3, 5, or 7 year DeFi staking contract, which compound daily. And then one prominent thing is anonymous. Anonymity is one of the reasons why this project has lasted so long. No, and it has to do with contracts between some entities, between some between some stakeholders, which we are going to know as we continue. The Bytnex now, okay. So now, I told you from the 3 points I shared with you before I started. I told you that when you get involved with an opportunity that did not actually require your money from your pocket as the investment capital, how will you feel? And I believe everybody, all of us, were fine by that. And that is what we are here for. Now, your own is just come on board, declare your interest to be part of, and then either of this money is released, pushed to your wallet upon your contract activation instantly. Now, how much can you see on your screen? You are seeing 30,240 or 43,200. This is in dollars, not in naira. Now, the 30,240 is around 52 million Nigerian naira. And then the 43,200, guess how much? Use the current exchange rate and punch your calculator, and you will know that you really get this kind of opportunity out there. And what else do you need? You know, for the past, how long has it been? Now, this is something that some people will not tell you. Some persons, if they want to introduce you to a business or whatever, because of overzealousness or they perceive a personal interest, they will not let you know that everything about this life is a risk. You being alive is a risk. You entering a vehicle from point A to point B is a risk. You going to bed to sleep in the night and then telling your family good night tomorrow morning is a risk. Because each of those events that I just explained, each of them, a lot of people are engaged in them and they never return back. Are you getting it? So if you are in this, if you are the kind of persons that will always look at everything as not no going area, or you want somebody to give you, okay, if anything happens, come to me, it's me, then you are not good in risk taking. But one thing is that take your risk with a lot of factors, with a lot of analysis. Just like I gave you 3 different analyses that anybody that is thinking right, that has lost money in several businesses before, and upon analyzing those 3 points, we will jump on this Bytnex opportunities. Now, what is this Bytnex? So anywhere you are seeing cryptex, I will be calling it Bytnex for you, so that you will really get used to it. Next time that you begin to hear cryptex, you will be able to know. Now, it's a community-based project where operation is anonymous. I've talked about anonymous before. There is no CEO, business, company, or business or location. You know why this is important? Because a lot of persons, when they see anything of business, the only question they will ask you is, where is the allocation? Where can I go visit the office? And they never knew that there are a lot of other opportunities or projects that has come over the years that they have displayed or flout offices all over the places. But just one day, they disappear. And if you go to any of those businesses, any locations, they'll tell you that they don't know anything about such a business, that the office were so much visible before that time. So don't look for office, don't look for the company CEO, don't look for the location of the company, because we have a lot of them that never favor us all along. And a lot will always be coming because they know that is what you want. So they use it to defraud you. Now, Cryptex or Bytex utilize a blockchain-based DeFi staking protocol as its point of earning. I've told some persons that what Bytnex does, the DeFi staking, is and it's just like you, you that have money in a bank. You that have stakeholders or the shareholders in a bank, you own plenty money. Is that money that banks is using to give loan to business enterprises, to small and scale business ventures, individuals, contractors, politicians? They use this money. Then each person they give this money to is coming in with profit. Even bank themselves, they use it for equity, for forests, for so many other activities apart from the loanable funds. Then each of them bring return to them. So those returns, it is what that is what they calculate in percentage of your money that you invested or that you left them as a shareholder. And then at the end of the year or at the end of a timeline, depending on the contract, they review and pay you. In cryptocurrency, the same phenomenon exists. Yeah, those are the what immediately this money you have seen is released to your wallet, automatically you will now become a validator in blockchain protocol. So every transaction that is going on every day, you are entitled to some percentage, and this is what Bytnex or Bytnex is doing for you. Now, point 3 said, Bytnex maintain partnership with bank, insurance companies, and individual account holders. Are you not asking questions? Where the 30,240 is coming from, or where the 43,200 came from? Automatically, you see banks there, you see insurance companies there. But then you go forward, you say working uniformly to generate profit for all parties involved. Uniform. What is the concept of the uniformity that you can see there? That means everybody, all the participants here that you can see, there are 4. Each of them, they already set aside rules, their own implications. They are well spelled out. But then if you adhere to your own, I adhere to my own, Mr. B, A, B, C, D, each person is carrying out their own function as expected. Everything will be working to generate what? Profit for all parties involved. Now we are going to know more about what are these profit and all that as we continue. Now, the Bytnex provides anonymity for all parties. Of course, we know when money is involved, with the rate of insecurity growing all over the world, when you talk about monies, the identities of individuals or the participants is not meant to be exposed so much. Now, this is another thing that will make anybody who sit down to look at this concept very well will not waste time before jumping on board. What is this thing? How long has this been? Can see 2016, 9 years down the line, a system like this is still running. Then, over 750 persons are already part of this. That is account holders, the participants. So, which is the 4 part of the component as we continue. Now, these are the players, the participants, the stakeholders. Yes. Number 1, the DeFi stakings, which is the project itself, controlled by the professionals, by the crypto professionals, and then the account holders is you and I that is listening to this presentation, being a prospect or already a members. The prospect are potential participants, while those that are already members are participants. So then the third players is an insurance company. You know, banks as a business entity cannot release their money like that without assurance, not even ordinary mere assurance, but a premium one at that this money is safe. And then even you that is coming in with your own administrative fee that is not even part of the money in the system, you also need some sense of guarantee, because it is the attraction that is in the amount that you are going to collect at the end of your contract that brought you in. So in all that comes the insurance company, who is now being responsible for the save of the money involved, the capitals, the investment capitals, the profit generated, and everything has been uniformly, everything has been productive, everything has been nice for the past 9 years. All right. Okay. Now let's talk about the basic things, the main thing that people want to know. The method of earning, which is the DeFi staking. We've talked about it before. Now, what is it, DeFi staking? It's the process of keeping your assets in a smart contract in exchange for the accumulation of interest, just like you walking to your account officers in a traditional bank in our commercial banks, and you have you have a 5 million naira that you will not need for some time. You don't need it, and if you keep it in your savings account, nothing will be coming in. No reasonable thing will be coming in for you, and then you go to your account officer and say, but this money in 2 years or in 3 years, I don't need it. What if I fix the money in fixed deposit? How much is it? And then if I leave it in my savings account, how much will it come in 3 years? By the time you hear the amount, you will run 440 to go and put down your money in the deposit account. So that is what the DeFi staking is all about. Put this money. Our problem should be, how do I get money, a reasonable amount to put in this in this protocols, different stakings. But now that we have a financial institution that is releasing this money, everything is verified. Now, lock asset, which is the money you fix now, which is the money the bank give you now, protect the blockchain network's ability to generate crypto profits. And as a reward, the staker or the participant receive return, which is you and I now. We are the participants. We receive return from the 30,240, from the 43,200. A lot of persons, a lot of business persons, where they have issues in business is what is a capitals. I was talking with somebody yesterday and he said the two things needed in business is capitals and locations. Now, the location, strategic location, even if you have good capitals without a strategic positions, no locations, that you without customers, without fertile land, it's just like carrying a good seed, plant it in an unfertile land. You don't expect a product. Don't expect maximum productivity at the end of the farming season. So that is what it is. But then you see money, capital is available. The land is very fertile. The blockchain is a fertile ground for such capitals to yield a reasonable returns. And that is why it has never failed. This existence, this bond, this relationship has never failed in 9 years. Because one, the product is good. The 30,000 US dollars, the 43,000 US dollars is a good a seed to plant in the fertile land. And then the blockchain technology is a fertile land. And that is how all the farmers, which are the participants now, you and I, have been smiling for the past 9 years. And will continue to smile without them end in sight. Now, the DeFi staking, which is the process now, is considered the modern savings account, you can see, by much more lucrative because daily rewards are possible without staking. With staking, then cryptos, the Bytnex averages a 0.1 to 0.3 per day for what? For staking, and compounds the interest daily for profitable returns. Those that are good in trading, they understood this concept perfectly, and that is why they always jump on this Bytnex opportunity like wildfire. They don't waste time because they knew that this profit range is the cool, normal, non-hyping, non-inflated, non-exaggerated to attract anybody. But the normal thing that anybody can get from normal trading, the profit range. So they knew and they understood it very well. Now, what is the product or the asset? Of course, the DeFi hybrid contract. And I used to tell people that a contract, DeFi staking, is a profitable venture. It's a legitimate venture in cryptocurrency. Are you getting it? So it is not like what is the product? Is it some person that don't even know the difference between a pyramid and a legitimate online business will always look at everything as pyramids. Now, anything that has products, that have legitimate products, can never be pyramid. It can never be Ponzi. The pyramid is the same thing as Ponzi. They circulate only money. But if you look at the cryptos, your administrative fee that is $100, it's not even part of the business. It's not part of what is locked in blockchain. It is the loanable fund that is locked in the blockchain. So, and then it is the loanable fund, is that money that is producing profit daily. through the legitimate product and asset called the DeFi hybrid contract. So, men, ladies and gentlemen, understand, please sacrifice your time to understand this system very well, and you will be fine. You will not look for, you will not even want anybody to even tell you anything that you will not want to hear, because you have understood it very perfect. All right. So now look at the contract. Contain the provision of capital in USD, which is what we have seen before. Then after 2, 3, 5, or 7 years, you get your own profit that has put together. What is your own implication? Or what is your own commitment? Only your administrative fee of what? Of non-refundable administrative fee of what? $100 to activate the contract, to be part of this deal. That is deposited in either Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. All right. So now, account the participants. What do you need to know about your own participant? And somebody we were talking about. Somebody chatted me. Inboxed me recently, and today, and he said, "I want to be part of this system. So what does it mean? What does it entail?" And I said, the only thing that is needed from you is your email address and your activation fee, your administrative fee of $100. And he said, "What?" Say why? Because he has not gotten the full explanation. So he's looking at it. Why only email? Because of the anonymous system. So each party, what is expected of you? The difference taking contract, which contains the starting balance. You see now, 2 years contract. If you want to be in for 2 years, you need you get 30,240. 3 years, you get 30,240. 5 years, you get 43,200. Then 7 years, 43,200 as well. Now, this starting business balance compound over the length of time. So you see, the money will be, the profit will be entering, and then the profit plus the capital will be compounded, and then like that for each of this period. And then we are going to know how much is your take home at the end as we continue. Now, the insurance company, what does it do? I told you that no bank can release this money and just put in a place like that. Ensure the wallet or loss and default, and was developed by the partner insurance company specifically for the Bytnex project. So all these things are designed purposely for this project. So there is nothing anybody can do. Nobody can manually influence anything, because it is a complete smart contract and everything is automated. In the blockchain, and you know how transparent, blockchain is a very transparent technology that nobody can play any mago with. Now, the insurance company stand to benefit financially by receiving secure monthly bonuses from the staking profit of every single contract. Now, which you are going to see as we continue. What is the profit? The banks, the same thing. They release this money. They get a profit annually per year, and we are going to see it. Now, so what is all this, and how does it concern you? Now, because of this 4 components, the 4 stakeholders or players or entity, profit can be generated with the addition of compounding. And so let's look at what and here where the profit is coming from. And who are the beneficiaries of this profit? One, the DeFi staking contract, which is the project themselves. Now, the account holders, which is the independent participants. Now, the banks, and then the insurance company. All right. Now, you look at it. Let's look at them. What is the profit margin that is so attractive for each of the participants to be so careful and so carried away in this project? Now, for 2 years, let's take 2 years, for example. When you activate your 2 years contract with your activation fee of $100, the bank push the 30,240 to your wallet to run for 24 months, which is 2 years. Insurance fee, do you know what their entitlement, their profit? Every month, they take $210 from your wallet. They don't need to consult you. You don't need to seek for your permission, because it is automated. Now, the same the contract, the handling fee by the Bytnex professionals they take their own $30 also monthly. So you can see who will now collect $30, $210 that will not be happy every month. Do you know the number of contracts that is running in the Bytnex project currently? It's millions of contracts because the individual account holders has clocked 1 million plus. And like you know, a lot of individuals, a lot of persons doesn't have only one contract. So you cannot look at it now in millions. So $210 times millions going to somebody organization every month. How will the person not be crazy to be part of the project? Then what about the $30? $30 times millions going into the project every month. No wonder they have excess money to add to each person's $100 activation fee to distribute instantly to 10 generations and leadership bonus and all that. Every month, every activation, they add the money and pay out, and people cash the money out instantly. So you have no money in this business, in this payout. Is that okay? Now, the reward, the daily, the bank on its own, every year, they remove 8.5% of the money. Can you imagine that? They remove it every year. How can you say them? They will not be happy? From each contract, millions, they get this money every year. And then this is the staking reward daily. Company, yes. Activation fee, $100. Deposited with cryptocurrency. Can you see? Now, at the end, let's go there. Now, the participant or the account holders, what is their own benefit, a profit at the end of the day? After all the money running till the end of the 24th month, with all the profit belonging to banks, insurance company, and the project will be going out every month. At the end of the 24 months, guess what happened? You, who is the account owners, that comes in with what? With $100, you go home with $21,586. You will be happy because no task is required from you. No additional money is required from you. Just enter and go and sleep or continue whatever you are doing. Then 24 months later, you come back and cash out 21,586. And remember that people have been enjoying this money for the past 9 years. Now, the same process run for 3 years, 35 months, as you can see. So I don't need to repeat the profit of others. It's only that of account holders that is a different amount. That is what I should be talking about. Then the same thing happened. And for 3 years, the account holder comes and get $35,097 and go home and go and sleep without nothing. No work done. No thing like I need to bring my child, bring my mother, bring my friend, bring my enemy. No. I need to bring one money from my pocket for me to qualify. No. Absolutely nothing. After your account activation, you are free. So the same thing for 5 years. The loan amount for 5 years, like we know, is different. 43,200. So the profit for insurance company is also more, which is 300. But the handling fee is the same $30. The bank interest is 5.5 here, because it's a longer term, so they will have enough time to collect more money. That's why their own percentage of the loan interest is lesser than that of 2 and 3 years. Are you getting it? But the activation fee is the same $100. Then what does the person that stay for 5 years? What does the person go on with? $471,486. Can you see? Then, Then 7 years is a continual additional 2 years. Then in summary, look at them. The 2 years, 24 months, 36 months, 16 months, 124-month contract produced $21,586. 3 years, $37,097. 5 years, $471,487. So those are the money that goes on with. Now, maximum. Each person, like in Bytnex, in this project, You know, a lot of persons like plenty money out of every system they enter, but it's not allowed here, as no single individual is allowed to own two accounts. So you can only have one account. And if you dare it, you're on your own. Because you might say, how will a cryptess know? Okay, after I have a 10 emails address. So let me go and open 10 accounts. I put Pastor Paul at gmail.com, Pastor Paul 360 at gmail.com, Pastor Dr. Paul at gmail.com, Pastor Paul 360 degree 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all different email. I now use it to go and open account. Guess what? During your withdrawal, you know this money is payable to your crypto exchange or your crypto wallet, and you don't have you cannot verify two different or five different exchange with your ID differently, because you don't have any two legal names. Your legal names is only one. Your ID card must carry all your legal names. Your biometrics, your top printing is the same thing. Your face, you can't duplicate your faces to do KYC on those crypto exchange. And some might say, but crypto doesn't they doesn't have KYC for two contracts or for two accounts or one account or what. Stop deceiving yourself. Crypto does not have the KYC. They don't need the KYC because they know that they can get the details of all the account holders from where they are paying the money to. Do you know why they ask you to submit your wallet address that the money will be paid to in a month before the time? You don't know. So a lot of persons are just canvassing, or they are deceiving themselves that the only way that cryptos will know that you are running account is by using your phone to open account for one or two persons. Now that does not really matter. If that is what they want, they would have stated clearly in all their conditions, in all their back offices. But they have the way of catching anybody that is playing smart with multiple accounts. You get it through your wallet address you are submitting, because if you submit it from different exchange with the same verification, with the same KYC, how would they not know? And they will block all the contracts. So please don't do it. All right. Now, all these are samples of people that have cashed out their money, the money they've cashed out. For those of us that always like to doubt or to talk, to think this or that. So you have a lot of look at money that people have withdrawn, and you can verify it. You check click this wallet address, go to blockchain, all the transaction ID, go to blockchain, you will see where the money came from, and you see how much has gone through. You will see that it came from the Bytnex, and how much has come through it all along. All these are look at all complete contract and withdrawals. The ones that has matured, you can see completed, withdrawals completed, completed. Very great opportunity that nobody will want to play with. You can see these are examples of those that have been paid. Look at this. 21st of November 2023, this person cashed out this amount, $488,833 pay, withdrawn to the person. So what are you saying? And then somebody might say, okay, we saw this money in Crypto's wallet. Where is the evidence to show that somebody has collected it through his exchange? That is why you have this. This money left this place. And then after the 4% charges, this is 10 Bitcoin. After the charges, this is the amount that dropped in the person's wallet. You can see it. The money dropped in the person's phone, on his external devices. So that is why the person has to snap it, so that to satisfy those persons that felt that if this money can be seen, Cryptos has released it to the wallet of the beneficiaries, of the account holders. Where is the evidence to show that this money landed in the person's external wallet? Are you seeing it? Can you see it? 10.597 Bitcoin. Multiply it and you get the value in US dollars. So now for videos, you can see how the Bytnex is so transparent. They'll give you the link to verify a video of a lot of withdrawals that have been made. People that have withdrawn money from the cryptos, you can go memberwithdrawal.com. You will get enough video of those that have cashed out their own from the Bytnex project since the past 9 years. You can see. So transparency. Blockchain is very transparent. I've told you. You can use all this. Look at the transaction look at this URL address, www.blockchain.com/explorer. You get to know, to see all those transactions. So how many of you are still thinking of, hey, how do I verify this amount I'm talking about? Look at all of them now I put out for us. The balance you can see, 6 million, 6 billion, 69, 6,069,000. So you see. So all this is something that you can verify by your own. Look at these figures. The particular wallet, this wallet that pays out this money now, this 110,966 transaction has happened on that wallet already. Which totally this 266 billion, 144,395,998 US dollars, equivalent in Bitcoin, has gone from this Bytnex wallet before now. So you can see, very simple. Now you can also go to dailypaysolution.com and you will still see enough evidence of what has gone out. So these are the main what you are supposed to know about this. The account holders, the bank provide the capitals. You as an account holder, whether already a member or prospect, your activation fee, the bank release capitals, they will generate a daily company profit. This contract is insured by the insurance company. At the end of the contract term, the capital lent to the DeFi staking contract is paid back to the bank, and then all parties stand to profit from each other. Each and every contract, account holders only take care of what? Your own role, your own commitment, responsibility, only the 100 USD activation fee, and that is all. Now you can see the wallet, the processes, the existing wallet, 2 years, 3 years, 2 years combo, 3 years combo, 5 years and 7 years. Now let me quickly explain what you are seeing by 2 years the combo. Now the combo is a gesture by Cryptex, by Bytnex, to solve an issue of the fact that they pay out for 3 years and 2 years are very small compared to that of 5 years that is 471,000, or the 7 years that is $1.2 million. So because of that, they actually knew that people need money, and they need this money earlier. They don't care about the volume, but to have something. You know, the way we used to say it now, at all, 9 bad pass. So that one is still okay. But there are individuals that can afford some bigger amount for them to cash out that same 2 years or 3 years. So this kind of promo package is for them. So they put up 15 contracts together in one as a unit contract, and then you paid for 10, 5 free for you. So 15, pay for 10, get the 15 free, get the 5 free. Then at the end of the terms, the contract term like 2 or 3 years, you want a 2 years contract, a 2 years contract is producing, you get it as 15 for the 2 years. Now, what the 3 years contract is producing, get it as 15. Let's, for example, what we have seen is 22 years contract is producing 21,586, right? Now, multiply it by 15. That is what the combo of the 1,000 gets in 2 years. Now, 43 years contract is 35,097. Multiply it by what? By 15, you get 526,000 plus US dollars. So, which is what the combo. A lot of persons do go for that too. All right. So that is the special contract, special package that I just explained. Look at them here. It only exists in 2 and 3 years. But any moment, you can see that they are limited. They are not always there. Now, this is the overview benefits for everybody, which we have explained all already. The passive income. Passive is complete. You are not doing anything. Then generate interest from staking. No personal capital needed. I've said all that. Fixed starting capital from the banks, and the 30,000 to 40, 43, 200, affordable, only 800 activation fee, daily compounding, 80 contract allowed per account, over 750 members worldwide. Withdrawals are in Bitcoin. 9 years old project, around 2016. Twitter anonymity of all parties. The capital is insured. No financial or contractual obligation. Optional builder plan. Instant commission going out. And then special contract packages. I've explained all this. So very, very important. The one that is not even too important for us is the optional builder plan, because and like I told you, it is 100% passive. But for those that have family and friends, I want them to be part of this opportunity or the project, they always go ahead and do it, and then they are not doing it for free. So Bytnex has a provision for them, and that is where the since that is not the compulsory stuff, and a lot of persons doesn't want to hear anything like that. But those that want, when they come on board, they will begin to dig more and to get more information on that. Thank you very much, and God bless you. So all these are what I've explained, and all that. So now, in time we are going to what to ask questions. I'll take a few questions from the participants. For those that are in the room, if they ask questions, I'll take questions from there, and then we continue. Is that okay? All right. All right. Okay. All right. So, please, if you have your questions, you can actually ask questions through that the YouTube channel, or you get to me, and then I will answer the question. So once again, thank you very much for being part of the meeting tonight, and I believe that we have gotten, and all of you that are connected on the YouTube live, I know you have enjoyed the presentation, and you will be happy indeed, and to know that this kind of viable project still runs, and to know that there are people that still have a lot of humanity as a burden in their heart, by putting up this kind of beautiful project. It is indeed a wonderful one, and you will not want to miss it. God bless you. See you on Friday again for the next